Hello, I'm going to give you instructions on how to tie a Klinkhammer. This has been a very effective fly for me. I'm starting with a fire hole number 315 in a 10, and I do tie it from a number 10 all the way down to an 18. Okay, we're going to put a little smear of super glue on the shank. That's going to give some purchase power to our thread. I don't want the flies to last just one fish. I'd like to catch several on the same fish. And remove the tag end. Now I've collected 3 fibers. I guess there's 4 here. There's a white and 3 little black ones. I've soaked it in water for approximately 5 minutes. Could be a little longer. And I'm going to run those all the way up, starting at the bend and working my way up, trying to capture all of them with the thread. And I'm going to wrap these into, there's still some super glue on the shank under the thread here, and it's going to fade through, and we're making a body. It's abdomen. This can be done with strip peacock herl, but I find that this moose mane that I'm using, so white fiber and some blacks alternating, makes a very nice body. Secured. A couple wraps, cut off the excess. Now, out of a spool of Antron yarn, use white or off-white, gray, blue, depending on the mayfly you're trying to imitate. Okay? So I cut off a piece, a bit longer than I need. Sometimes it becomes unmanageable when it's too long, so I'll shorten it. And I moisten it a little bit to keep it together. And take some soft wraps around the base. I'm not putting any pressure on it, just collecting wraps so that I can hold this, pull up slightly on it, and now I have my post. Okay? Now I want to dub a thorax, and I'm going to use some light gray, medium gray be fine. Depending on the mayfly you're trying to imitate, you can vary the colors. So I'm going to build up a thorax here. Okay. Now I've got, oh, before I go too far, I forgot a step. We're going to coat the moose mane with a little bit, just a light coat of UV thin, the fly finish. Get it on there. That's going to protect this from toothy critters. And give it a shot with your light, the UV light. And it doesn't take much to cure it, since we just put a real thin coat on. Alright, now we're ready. I've selected a grizzly hackle. Since this is a number 10 hook, I already pre-sized it with my gauge. I've stripped off about 8 or 10 fibers off the bottom, so I've got something to secure with, and secure that onto the shank of the hook at the thorax. Now we're going to put a little bit of super glue, a little dab of super glue right there, and we're going to wrap into it. That's going to make this fly, I'm not going to say indestructible, but it's going to give it a lot of strength. Now I'm wrapping under the previous wraps. Okay, usually 3 or 4 wraps will take care of it. I come up one side, down, under, under, back down around again, and now if I just wanted to hold that, it would be just fine and it would set up itself. But since I'm too impatient, I'm going to put a whip finish on there. Now I can cut my thread. Instead of snipping, which could cut other materials, I just make a little tiny V and cut it away. Hopefully you get it in there. Okay, now a little tiny V, slide it in and clear it. I want to cut this post about the same length as the body, so about right there. That is a Klinkhammer. I hope you enjoy it. It's a fun fly to tie, and it's also a very effective fly. Thanks for watching.